Welcome back to another evening gaming with U-Boat this evening. We're going to give this one a little try. I think I got about like 60 hours or more on this game, um, but all those saves became corrupted. Um, all of them got broke in one way or the other. Definitely not a game that's like exactly out of early access at the moment. So we have all these options when starting the sandbox mode. I do tutorial, but like there's no reason at this point. I've done it so many times. So let's see. Metrics fine. Save mode. The difference between that is like ports only or just regular. We're going to do regular because sometimes we have to save scum, specifically because of errors and stuff like that. Perhaps in the future we'll try something else. And then the gameplay mode, we got first person only and then normal. First person only might be a little bit too difficult. Then we got darker nights. I'm going to leave that normal. Realistic build. Not too sure what that's all about. Let's see. Can we hover over? Nothing like. Whatever. Realistic earth curvation. And then manual item delivery. So we're going to keep those on. And we're just going to give this a go here. Now, I do have my music turned off for the game, but between loading, it still throws you the intro music. Okay, now when you first enter the game, you're going to be presented with the cutaway. Now there's three different view modes. One is the cutaway, allows you to look inside of the U-boat. The other view mode is, third person of the U-boat itself, which has this nice little doohickey. And then you got your first person mode. I guess you could technically count your free roam camera mode is a different mode, and then you also got your map mode. So for cert. I love this cutaway mode. It's really detailed and allows you to see things from a side angle. Personally, I wish you could see both sides, but the fact that they were able to get one side in there is actually pretty exciting. So when you first start the game, you have a few things you need to do. What I like to do is go to the recruitment officer right away and see who we can hire. Don't speak German, but that's not going to slow us down. Alright, show me their files. Yes, there's always a random RNG to what you get. Sometimes you'll get like an officer. Well, I mean, these are technically officers, but you get like a leader. But it looks like today we got like a radio man and an extra engineer. And we're going to take that engineer because we definitely need them. Our repairman, or where the fuck they call them. Goodbye. And before I do anything else, I want to put that extra guy to use. See, right here we have two engineers. Are they engineers? Mechanics, whatever. That's the chief engineer. You're going to want one on the engines, and you want to keep one who's going to be basically keeping your torpedoes happy and ready. Now that extra engineer, we're going to send to headquarters. Now this is, headquarters is basically where you assign units research, which will get you more technology. And the first thing I want to research is, of course, the snorkel. So we're going to put that engineer right there. We're going to assign him to a snorkel. It's going to take 71 hours and 59 minutes. So bam, good. Now that's going to passively work while you're doing everything. So that's why we put it to use right away. Another thing you're going to want to do is, let's see, who's not really important at the moment. Let's take this guy, take him down to the storage room. Let's see what we got here. You can select through your different areas. Like, we'll go galley, and we'll put that transfer, put all the food in there we can, and then we'll assign an extra guy to help him with that. Then we're going to take this guy who's making breakfast. You can hold off for a second, and let's see what we got going on the deck gun. The deck gun has a bunch of munitions. We'll have you transfer the rest of the munitions from storage, and we're going to give you, let's see, a couple guys to help you with that, so it goes faster. So they all are going to load up, they're going to take it up, and they're going to put it inside the gun. Now the reason you want to make that room available right away is, one, so you don't run out of supplies. They're going to be chock full of supplies there, and two, because you want to load yourself up with food at the warehouse.
Was brauchst du, Herr Kaloi?
So you take an officer to the warehouse. Actually, I want to make sure I didn't just take the guy. Yeah, I did take that guy. God damn it. Did I not? Oh, there we go. Transfer that, hit yes. Alright, now he's on it. Now let's select the captain so we don't make that mistake again, and go to the warehouse. Okay, in the warehouse we're going to buy some stuff. We're going to top out our replacements parts at 5. We are going to go to food, and we're just going to load up on food actually. We want like 40 units of something. So bam, we'll put that in there, and bam, we'll put that in there. Okay, that's good. He doesn't have any cheese, otherwise I would top that cheese out. Let's go to for some reason you have to refuel a little bit. Maybe it's like a tutorial reason. I'm going to go for bomber T2s. I'm just splurging. I don't care. I might not survive this first entanglement, so let's just become as well equipped as possible. Almost out of money. Get an extra med kit, correct. And let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. We might come back here in just a moment. I want to see this guy's available. We are going to go to the storage room. We're going to go to ventilation, and we're going to take these potassium absorbers and just put those in there. Bam. You're not going to be able to buy more potassium absorbers for a good while, so we'll just get those out of the way, and that gave us a little bit more slot.
Was brauchst du, Herr Kaloi?
Let's see what else we can get. Oh, I did the same thing. You're going to have to bear with me here.
Herr Kaloi?
Nope. Actually, I didn't fuck it up. But best to take the captain. Go back here.
Schau mal.
And I want to ammunition. We're just gonna load this in. We're gonna take all of it. Can we take? No, 229. Okay. And we're gonna get Radio Man to also go to the storage, and he's going to take this newly bought ammunition, and he's going to load it into the flak gun. I've never used all the flak gun ammunition. If I see a plane, I usually just die, so especially right off the bat. So it's going to say that we're just buying that because we can. And then with that extra empty space, because if you're at a dock, do not leave any space to be empty, unless you're, of course, poor. And by the way, this is also where you upgrade your ship, but you have to have research technology in order to upgrade it, which you have not done if you just started. So that's what my Radio Man is doing. So now I have an empty slot, and generally I'll put like munitions, you know, for like the deck gun are good. Food, obviously. And maybe an extra pair of, like, we'll leave that because okay, some U-boats need help, and those U-boats may ask for food. They may ask for spare parts. It's always good to have those handy, especially if you're taking a lot of damage. And put one more there. Nope, guess I can't. It's kind of buggy or something. Okay. So now we're all good. These guys are busy loading this shit. This guy's busy polishing the torpedo. Basically, it's like polishing a torpedo. He's heating the torpedo.
Kapitän?
Or no, he's loading the torpedo. Right, he's getting it all ready. I think he is polishing it. Polishing that metal knob. I don't know why headquarters is giving me a transmission, but we're gonna check that out.
Herr Kaloi? Kapitän? Herr Kaloi? Rohr 3 geladen.
You click on that, and he hurries himself to get that transmission. I don't. It should be instant because I'm basically docked. But here, let's go. We'll speed up time a little. Shazam! Probably gonna say, have a fruitful patrol. Thank you for that. That was so fucking important. So when you're all done and ready, you can get your orders, and you get your orders from here.
Beim BDU wird viel über Ihre letzte Patrouillenfahrt geredet.
Solid
Gute
work,
Arbeit.
Captain. Yeah, I just started a game, so you could ask for a favor. These are funny because like you get these, I guess, honor or prestige or whatever it is. You get points, and you can use this to like unlock more officers, and you're gonna want to do that. You can unlock free roam, so you're not their little bitch and stuck inside of a port. And then you got headquarter influences, which is super handy because then you can have 2 people researching your technology for your boat at the same time, which is really nice. But right, we don't have anything to do that, so right now we're just going to grab our
Dies
orders.
sind die heutigen Aufträge vom BDU. Streng geheim.
Espionage. Okay, this one has always been broken every time I've tried to do it. You take the spy to the land, you drop him off, you get new orders to go and sneak into a dock, an enemy port basically, and you have to use your periscope to mark all the AA guns, I guess, for an impending invasion on that port. It breaks every time. Like the very first time I did it, it worked. I looked through the periscope, marked all the AA guns. Subsequent times, it has always not worked. Like I'll look through and I'll just look and look and look. It never works. It hasn't worked since. It's been a known bug. So now we're just going to patrol this sector, which is super far away. So we're going to need a lot of food.
Rohr 4 geladen.
All right, so we got our orders. We're doing a medium mission right away. We're kind of shit at the moment. We can't stay underwater very long, but one thing we do, I think we have plenty of,
brauchst du, Herr
is
Kaloi?
food, hopefully. So
Schau mal.
I just want to make sure that I have every inch. Nope. Oh, I have no money. Okay, that will explain why I have. Well, I should have enough food for this run. I'm fully equipped. So
Herr
I think
Offizier?
that's it. I think we're good to go. We might be down a
Das kann
single
eine neue Crew sein.
sailor,
Lassen Sie mich wissen, wenn Sie Ihre Dokumente sehen möchten.
which is not super important. I would love to have another leader, and I would love to have another radio man, and of course I'd love to have another fucking engineer or whatever. We'll take Wolfgang just because Wolfgang's a cool name. Bam! Now we're completely filled up. We're completely stored up. Everything's good. Everything looks good. Everyone looks friendly. Okay, now let's get the fuck out of here. Normally it's gonna be on diesel engines by default, especially if it's on the port. Here we go. Your actual speed does affect your hydrophones, your ability to hear. Surfacing reduces it, and you can actually research your hydrophones pretty well. Now there's different modes of traveling. This of course affects your speed. You can change to batteries, which you'll probably have to do. My batteries aren't even up all the way. Look at that. That's like you start like with shit batteries. You can click and drag, and you can tell your boat to basically
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
change its course. Or you can use your free roam and just look at the beautiful graphics. I mean, look at that water break there. Dudes walking around, still like packing ammo into the deck guns and stuff. Beautiful stuff. Gorgeously done. We'll hide that for now. F4 brings us up and down, or you can just click this thing. F5 brings up the depth, blah, or you can just click this thing. And this wheel, which would be way more important in any other simulator kind of game, is
Kurs setzen.
the rudder. Left, you know, like here's the port rudder, here's the starboard rudder, blah blah blah. There you go. If you chart your course on the map, you won't have to worry about this. It's pretty much automatic. But if you turn that wheel, it's going to turn indefinitely. Okay, so these little ticks here, next to their fucking face, and look at their face, they got no beards. It's so hilarious. Their beards grow, by the way. In fact, they grow a little too fast, but here's their, you tick these and it will assign extra units to them. So if we bring down the speed, we're traveling now at 23 knots, nautical miles, and we click an extra unit to that. See how it unlocked the top speeds?
Schneller, schneller!
Now we can just like speed that puppy up. So let's look where we have to go. And in order to do this, we're probably going to need to go to our map here.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Alright. Well, fortunately, we're in the Bay of Biscay, and it's actually not that far. It's not as far as I thought it would be. Right-clicking the mouse button brings up the charting course, and you just basically drag and drop. Bam. Most times it's pretty accurate, and it will chart around islands and over shallow water, but sometimes it's fucking stupid, and will just take you right through land. So make sure to be careful about that. You can also hold shift down
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
and manually assign your own shit, you know, at the same time. Left click allows you to basically move the map around there, and Shazam. So we're going to go here. This thing, this little marker here, you'll see these around the ocean. They're where it says the western approaches. These are fast travel points, and you can fast travel to sectors, certain areas of the ocean, like right over here, the North Atlantic. But they cost you. They cost you in resources. Basically, provisions. All right, here we go. A lot of the game is just going to be traveling. Look at this weird-ass square around the... What is that? Is that calm water and this is choppy water? Let's take a look. Let's see if we can see that. Oh, you can see that. Look at that. This game is still early access, and let me tell you about a bit about the bugs that I've encountered. I have like encountered... Let's see, I've encountered bugs that have sent my U-boat flying through the air. I've seen boats spawn upside down inside of these cities. I've had dudes stuck on the decks while submerged. I've had dudes stuck in areas I couldn't get them out of. I had one dude, this guy, and he was like, where was he? He was stuck in here. In this is like, what is this? This is like some sort of a bilge where water is placed. Let me turn this down just a tick. There we go. And he was just stuck in there, and because I kept trying to surface the boat, and it wouldn't let me surface the boat because he kept trying to go to the to the tank, and he was trying to blow the tank, but he was stuck in there, so he couldn't actually go there. So I couldn't surface, so I had to basically go into first-person mode and manually surface. Speaking of first-person mode, let's take a look at that. This is actually brilliant. Let's take somebody like the radio man who's
Kapitän?
not too busy. We'll just hit leave position, and there you are in first-person mode. You can hit U, that brings up or hides the menus. This is done just to gorgeous detail. Now here's the tank. I don't know what the official name of this is, like the bilge tank or no. That's not the bilge. Let's bring this back up. It's just the tank valve. Huh. There's also... These are supposed to be like tank valves over here. No, these ones over here. You can't actually interact with these, but like you would just basically spin those to flood the tanks over here too. This one, and you can see the little dials here, and the dials actually work. So this shows you the tank and how much like air pressure is inside of there, like right. One of these is air pressure, the other one is water. And the science behind it is pretty amazing, man, especially for its time. This is basically, for its time, the most state-of-the-art, like, submersible ever. It's quite beautiful. And if you go over here, there's, right here are the emergency lights. I'll tell you a little bit about the emergency lights here. The red is used at night, and it will, if you turn it red at night, it will increase your guys' view distance at night, because red is red, allows you to get your night vision. It tells you that a little bit. The blue lights are used for silent running. I guess something about the blue lights makes it quieter. Maybe it uses less. I don't know. Someone fucking tell me. And then you got your regular lights, and if you turn on the white light, whoops. Like the normal light, that basically enhances your view distance during the day. Now this is the echo sounder. It's going to tell you how deep the water is below you. 14 meters. There's two modes. There's the shallow mode, and then there's the peeing the deep mode. 15 meters below us. In fact, you can probably see the ocean floor, yeah, right there. Pretty nice. Oh, there she goes. I don't like shallow water because you can't go very deep, and ships can see you above the surface of the water. They can see you submerged if you're shallow. I mean periscope depth, or even a little bit under, maybe about 20 meters. They can see you underneath the surface, and they can just shoot their guns at you. It sucks. There we go, off to the ocean blue. This really is a gorgeous game, I will admit that. It's really buggy though. I've had so many game-breaking bugs. I've had infinite load screens. This is more like pre-alpha, but it's actually really good. It's gonna be, the potential's there. It's got a lot of potential. You can play in your cutaway simulator mode. You can play in, like, you know, your third person mode, our first person mode. The only thing it's really lacking is multiplayer, but you know, they got bugs to fix, so there's that. Now right here are these little tabs. This will let you see, you can turn off the power in the room, turn it on. This tells everyone to evacuate the room, and then if there's water, maybe there's water over here. Nope. Like sometimes water will come down here and it'll start forming, you know, collecting in the middle of the right there. So you're gonna, you know, it shows a water icon. Basically, the guys will bilge out the water. You also have a pump right here you can pump the water out of. You got your dive planes. They call it depth steering, I guess is the. I'm gonna interrupt this guy's sleep because I want to take a quick look in here. Look at this. This is awesome. If you want to take a look at like how many torpedoes you got, you can always open the storage locker. This guy's about to load a torpedo right now. There he goes, just like cranking that puppy in there. That is awesome. That is something I haven't even seen on like something like Silent Hunter, any of those Silent Hunter games. This basically takes where Silent Hunter left off and just runs with it. You got card tables, which become important because you have to basically keep the discipline up. And every now and again you want to take a look at either the cutaway or first person and see if somebody's just like slacking off. And if they're fucking slacking off, hopefully I can show you. This is the workshop, and right now he's he's turning salvage into replacement parts, which is excellent. Back here, you've got the diesel compressor, which is you're going to need every time you surface. You're basically losing. You're blowing the tanks, which uses up a lot of the compressed air. So this is how you get it back, and that's kind of like you got an electrical compressor, and then you have a diesel compressor. Diesel compressor uses up your diesel fuel, and electric compressor uses up your battery life. And then, of course, back here you have the rear torpedo tube. Your diesel engines, which are loud and running right now. This is where your ventilation is. Ventilation allows you to circulate the oxygen more, allows you to use it for longer while you're under. You're going to run into a few problems when you're diving pretty deep. Alright, so we're going to take a moment and we're going to save this game before I really mess up. We're going to call it, let's see, we're going to call it on mission. And it is the only save, so bam, there we go. Well, this game would be amazing if it was multiplayer. They offered to make it multiplayer, but they didn't get crowdfunded enough to make it, so it's really up in the air, but I hope they do. First things first. The first thing is to basically make sure that the game is functional. A really good aspect of this game is the travel time, how long it takes to get somewhere. You can play it passively just like this, and you're going to be traveling for days, which is, I don't know the ratio of real life versus game life, but you have these buttons here, and these buttons are the time compression buttons. Now this one is fast travel, allows you to move much quicker, and we'll go over this in just a second. So you can play this as a passive game, kind of just walk around and do your shit while you're traveling, or you can just like kind of jump to the action. There are a few problems, a few bugs with it, you know. There's some loading issues. You'll see this kind of like a passive load. Actually, let me show it to you right now. When these bars, see how this one's green and these ones are brown? When they're brown, that means they're just like, they're tired or they're not working. Since he's sleeping, they're brown because I think they're sleeping too. Another weird thing is like when you click on them or when you're inside or really close to the sound, it's super loud. So hopefully they can optimize that. Yeah, that's him resting. If you have someone manning the radio, you can call headquarters, visual contact spotted, just click it, give it a minute, it's going to fill up, and then you get like 150, I don't know, coins or money, or this is your funding, your budget, there you go. And okay, on top of I think this is called an Uzo or something. They call it targeting site here, but I'm pretty sure it's called like an Uzo or Uso, something like that. Here is your searchlight. You use that to spot things easier at night, like lost ships or wreckage or whatever. Here is your MGC-30. You can hide or unfold the flag. I'm not sure what that does. Maybe that if you hide it, your friendly ships will attack you. I don't know. I've never really had that happen. And this is where the periscope comes up. This is where the other periscope comes up. Alright, you can get back to work, dog. Let's just, yeah, go back to target sighting. Now you can see here on the map, if we zoom in on the ship, you have a sight radius around you, and it like basically shows you what you see. If you assign more men, your sight radius is like dramatically improved. It also tells you when you hover over like the little thingies, like 2 sailors, the range of the observation and the aiming speed increases by 50%. Okay. It's not really necessary at the moment because we're just still in friendly territory. Pressing down on the middle mouse button accelerates the time. Pretty sure this visual contact's friendly. I think that's what the ring means. If it's blue, it's friendly. If it's red, it's an enemy. That might be radar. Okay, let's go fast travel. The problem with fast travel is, of course, airplanes. Actually, the bane of U-boat existence is airplanes. Airplanes basically swoop in. You have very little time to react. It takes like a good 60 seconds to 120 seconds to submerge because you gotta flood the tanks. You have, you know, like realistically, like I saw in Das Boot, all the dudes run to the front of the boat, makes it dive down, whatever. I don't think they really do that here, but so then we go time compression in fast travel mode is actually the fastest travel you'll get. So let's click this. Give it a second to pop up its little fast travel icon there. Shazam. Bam! Look at that. You're taking off like a bullet. And it also will increase the speed in which you are researching stuff too. But also, you know, the rate things are consumed, how much resources are just getting plowed through, yada, yada, yada. Now you can see right now what Kohler is doing is he's navigating, and if you add 2 sailors to his navigation, you'll be able to save 20% more fuel and energy. And to conserve fuel, we can switch it from diesel to electric motors.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
It's actually a pretty good way of extending the motor. Your fuel basically is what I'm trying to say. Extending your fuel. Now, because West, who is our chief engineer, is sleeping, and they do have to sleep. This is their energy gauges, how tired and alert they are. Once it's down, they have to sleep. You can extend that by brewing coffee and stuff. I have a little bit of that, but there's no need for that at the moment. Just let him sleep. If everyone is sleeping, including the navigator, you have a chance of being lost at sea. You have a very good chance of being lost at sea. Let's put the captain to sleep. If you hold tab down, it brings up your active crew, and from the drop-down menu, you can choose from all their plethora of functions. And so for the captain, we'll just hit sleep. Right? Sleep. Oh God. Oh God.
Jawohl.
No, no, no. Weird. They hot bunk, so sometimes they're not a bunk is not always available. But for the captain, there should always, you can click his name and just hit the sleep button. Bam, there, fuck it. Okay, this guy's awake. He's going back to the radio, which is fine. I prefer to keep this guy on the hydrophone, but for now we'll just keep him on the radio. I think that they'll also use the radio to detect incoming like airplanes and stuff. Oh, there we go. Speak of the fucking devil. First thing to do is to fucking dive. Let's just go down 50 meters, because I don't think... Oh, we're in trouble. But luckily it's storming, so can't really see the airplane at the moment. We're missing our... Wake up. Now, if you're ballsy enough, you can shoot down an airplane. But if you're not ballsy enough and you just started, you probably want to dive. So we're going to take this down deep. We're going to take it down to about 50 meters. I'm not sure who just flooded the tanks, but somebody has to. Yeah, we definitely flooded the tanks. Here we go. We're going down. I can hear the airplane above us. Let's do a...
Legen Sie den Kurs
Not
an.
exactly sure how airplanes spot you while you're under. Why are you in bed, buddy? You just like bored? He's like almost fully rested.
Jawohl.
Let's give him something to do. Look, while we're diving, we're gonna check under how deep the water goes. First, we're just gonna ping it. Ooh, 120. We're okay. We're gonna do a deep ping. It's actually only 325 meters, which is pretty deep. We gave it a slight turn, so if he does drop depth chargers, we can maybe get out of his flight path. Let's go deep. Yeah, I can hear that fucker. He's flying right overhead right now.
100
Let's go
Meter.
down to 90 meters. Oh god! Oh god! Oh my goodness! Thank god. He dropped some depth chargers. They just blasted away. We'll go a little bit deeper. Now here's the thing you need to understand about going deep is that the discipline will go down because people don't really like it. We'll just keep that up and let the other guy rest. If you have too many people overworked, their discipline's going to drop rapidly. Okay, now let's give it another little turn.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Give it here. Let's look at the map. We got some propeller noises. Not sure if that's a friendly or not, but we're not going to risk it. We're going to steady on.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
There we go. We're going to steady on course. And we're going to... Forward 3 is okay. There's a storm up there, so he's going to have a hard time. The faster you go, the louder it's going to be for your hydrophone. We got Newman on the hydrophone at the moment, along with one extra person. So if we drop it down to forward 1, for instance, the hydrophone radius is going to increase. It's going to take a moment. There it goes. That is so dark. I think the aircraft is moving on. If I surface and put up the periscope to take a peek, one, it sounds like there's a storm going on, and during storms your visual view is incredibly limited. But if I also poke up that periscope, they might pick it up on their radar. So, you know, there is a research technology where you can basically coat it in anti-radar paint or something, so it's harder to pick up or just absorbs the radar signals, but we don't have that yet. In fact, we don't have anything. In fact, okay, so this is your oxygen level, and it goes down really fast. Right now it's going down about -4 points a minute. And that's where like your ventilation comes in, because it can extend like how long you can stay underwater, which is super important. So let's check our depth. We are at 90 meters.
Herr Kaloy?
Now, even if you're going at lower speeds, having someone with a few extra dudes actually helps, because it'll reduce your battery capacity. You know, instead of showing like 2 down arrows, it will show like 1 down arrow. Or if you're charging, it'll show 1 down arrow on the fuel and 3 up arrows on the battery, because you're recharging it. And that's how you recharge your batteries. But in order to use the diesel, you need to either be surfaced or you need to have a snorkel. And we can talk more about that later. Okay, let's take Newman and put him on the radio. I think that plane is good and gone. I'm not sure why this isn't working. This always works before. Those work. Like I said, it's buggy. So if I go leave position, get him on, let's see, assign him to the radio, take us up to probably periscope depth. See how there's some water in here now? If this water appears in any other compartment, you click on it and it will assign crewmen to bail out with buckets of water out the water, and they bail it out to here because this is, I think, the lowest spot on the ship, and then you turn on the pump, which pushes the water out and also uses up your compressed air. So let's take a look here. Things are happening in almost like painstaking slow motion, but we can fast forward time a little bit. Get us back up there. I can hear the surface right there. Okay, now this is the observation periscope. This is the attack periscope in the conning tower. Oh, we're picking up some ships. Some propeller noise. Curious, so I'll take the captain. It is night, and it is stormy. So what we're going to do is we're going to, let's see. Oh yeah. We're going to switch the lights. Good, 125 plus. This is the gyro compass. If you right click it and go up to here, it'll tell you exactly what it does. An operating gyro compass reduces navigational errors by 4 times. But if you see these little icons coming out of it, it means it makes noise. And if you're curious about your noise, it tells you right here. You just hover over this. Noise by decibels. This one is at like 95 decibels, so that's it's actually pretty loud. Yeah, the gyro compass, the electric engines, the steering engines, the sound of the hull, all that stuff is going to contribute. Looks like he already went there without us. We can go to manual mode and take a look. A look-see. Put that up just a little bit more. There's different view modes because this is kind of, I guess that's realistic. I'm not sure. How the fuck would I know? Let's take a... You can change the view distance there, and then you can change the view mode here. This one is like really up in your face, and then this one is more like so I can actually see what the fuck I'm doing. Now, if you really want to know, let's see here.
Herr Kaloi?
Newman, let's get you back on the hydrophone.
Jawohl.
God, that's loud. Not really hearing anything on the starboard side. It sounded like there was something there. I'll go back in just a second. It's the sound of my wake. Right there. That is really far away. How? Hit N. Maybe take a look. Oh my god, what is with the depth of field, man? Jesus. Alright, it is bearing Oh my god, I feel like I'm wearing glasses. 3. It's at bearing 330. Okay, thank you. Jesus. Oh my god, is that a... That sound like... Is it ASCID? Anti-submarine counter intrusion detection? That peeing, that weird
Herr
ass...
Kaloi?
That's where I heard one. Okay, so... Bearing 320. So let's get back on the captain. Mr. Captain. And let's look at bearing 320, which we probably won't see jack shit. If you hold Alt down, it'll bring up all your cute little doohickeys, and we can set ourselves up. Maybe 9 meters. See how like the discipline goes right the fuck up and closer to the surface we are. Let's go up a little higher. Take it 7 meters. There we go. And let's take it pretty... Now I don't know about you, but I don't see jack shit. Also, right mouse click allows you to zoom in. Yeah, the storm is fucked. Okay. And of course, like that mode you saw, where you play basically the whole game in first person only. That's definitely got to be like super hard mode. There's also all sorts of like ways to shoot your torpedo. There's the simulated way where you have to do all the calculations yourself, and then there's like the kind of like the automatic way, so I'm assuming in first person mode only you can only shoot people in like the simulated way, which I'm sure is fucking hard. This guy's sleeping, but we're gonna have him hit that pump because there's just a little bit of water in the bilge, and the bilge basically collects all the water that basically comes down here, comes down through the conning tower, collects on the floor, all that crap. Alright. Wow, there is a lot of propeller noises. There is probably a big ass convoy, which is not our mission.
Kurs setzen.
So we're just gonna kind of cheese it. We're gonna save it real quick. And oxygen is good. Power is a little low, but we're just gonna steady on.
Schneller, schneller!
That's gonna seriously reduce our ability to hear, and also increase our decibels
Langsamer.
to 99.
Schneller, schneller!
There we go. And now we're like just shooting underwater super fast. Let's see if hydrophone can get us a fix. It looks like we're on an intercept course, which is not good. Hold on, let's turn off. I think you can mark... Here, let's take a look here. I think you can mark him on the map here. Take this mark, click there, right? Propeller noises. I can actually click on it? Oh. Let's click here. There, 0.1. Give it a minute. Yeah, I know we're close. And 0.2. That's going to be the point of interception. At the rate we're shooting through our batteries, we don't want to go that way. In fact, if we go this way, towards
Kurs
point
auf diese
one,
Koordinaten setzen.
we might
Jawohl.
just be able to swing right behind this convoy or whatever this is. Okay, speed it back up. Takes a bit for your boat to turn. Okay, looks like
Alarm! Auf Gefechtsstation!
looks like we're actually heading. There they are. That's where they actually are. Because we have a hydrophone picked them up specifically. So he's in bed, getting a little nappy. This guy, we'll just let them fucking nap. All right, so
Langsamer.
we're just gonna keep heading
Kurs
on.
auf diese
And
Koordinaten
hopefully they
setzen.
fucking ignore us.
Jawohl.
They're like heading right at us. Let's take it down. Let's take it down to 50.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter.
What are those, by the way? They're freighters. That one is an armed freighter. They're all freighters. You know what? I could probably hit that. What's the worst thing that can happen? Let's get that guy calculating
Torpedokurs
that.
berechnen.
Intercept. Let's get the captain out of bed. Captain? Gotta get
Auf
this-
Seerohrtiefe gehen.
we got to get air anyways. This guy's kind of a pain because I think he does have the ability to attack us. And the cool thing is when they're in range like that, when you have them targeted, you can hit this little button and it centers the camera on the vessel. There they are. Let's take a look at this guy. So it's hauling cargo. I don't see any deck guns or cannons, which is super awesome. I'm not sure what these are. Oh, that's the deck. That's the deck that's open. It's open. Why is it open? What's in there? Can't really see. Probably just this thing doesn't look like it has any cargo on it. Or sorry, not cargo, cannons or anything that can threaten us. Leave the view. Alright. Don't really have visual on it. Slower engines.
Langsamer.
I could surface and just try to fuck them up that way. I definitely want to save my game before I do that. Although I did kind of just save it, so.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
I'm just going to try to shoot one of them. A. And it's probably not going to work. I'm just going to be a naysayer about it. Let's set an
Abfangkurs
intercept
berechnen.
course. It's going to take a while to turn. Oh, and we can
Torpedo ausrichten.
get the captain to help us with this. This guy's
Kaloi?
a useless tit. Let's get him helping with the hydrophone. I don't know if he's got any kind of skill set for that. Looks like he's got a guy there helping him. I guess only radio man can help on the hydrophone. We're gonna have to surface very shortly. Click on this. All right, see how these guys are collecting information. I guess they're plotting a solution or whatever it's called, but like that is where it's heading and its speed and its angle of bow, blah blah blah. Once it reaches 99%, I will be good to attack. So in anticipation of that, we are going to get a tube ready. So we got these preheated tubes, and preheated, it says, allows for a higher chance of not getting a dud.
Rohr 1, bewässern!
We're going to flood tube 1.
Rohr 1, bewässern!
Ooh, there we are, right there.
Rohr 1 bewässert.
Tube 1 flooded, we're at 98%. You know what? Honestly,
Rohr 1, bewässern! Rohr 5, bewässern! Rohr 5,
we're going to
bewässern!
shoot the rear torpedo, because that's going to make more sense. And then we're going to steady on,
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
because we're going to
Rohr 5
just
bewässert.
take a shot while we pass. Because we don't really want to use up all our torpedoes to engage here, because as soon as we hit our patrol area, they might send us mission specific information, like we have to sink a specific ship and shit like that. And if we all ran out of missiles by the time we get there, we're going to basically fail those objectives. So although in free roam you don't have to worry about that, you could just wipe things out. Well, I guess you still receive like mission specific targets from headquarters in free roam. All right, are we ready? It says we're ready. Well, we want to get to 100%. Maybe we can't get 100%. Doesn't look like it. 99 is close enough.
Los!
I did not see that launch. You can actually select the torpedo and center the view. Let's see that puppy zoom in. And it's really hard to see in this weather. Not sure, maybe that's why it was 99, because there's no way you could really see it all in this weather.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg zum Ziel.
It covered half the distance.
...40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag.
20 seconds.
Sekunden.
We're going to see if this actually hits him.
20 Sekunden.
I think that was 20 seconds here. Yep. Oh yeah! Fucking hit! With some weird ass particle effects. Oh man, that was a heavy... Whoa! That fucked it up. That fucked it up so hard. It's going down. Scratch one for the good guys. that if the good guys were Nazi Germany. Now these little crates over here, these floating boxes, these are recoverable wreckage, which we probably should fucking salvage, but maybe I can mark this on the map.
Treffer. Schwere Schäden am
Oh
Rumpf.
shit, it's a serious damage. They're sunk already. I'm going to mark this on the map. Maybe we can come back and look, but I'm going to say that nah, man. If you zoom in too far, it's just going to disappear, so there we go. Perfect. And we're just going to steady on. We're going to go a little bit longer. Good job all round. Now we need our radio man to effing radio.
Kaloi.
Sometimes you have to do it manually because it's buggy. I mean, like I said, it's still early access. This has a lot of potential. We'll just keep him on that. I mean, I know he's dead tired, but if we add another dude to this, we might be able to actually have him report to headquarters. Alright, I think at this point it's safe enough to surface the boat. And I will show you what I mean.
Tanks anblasen!
These are just the fast. You got your surface, you've got your deck awash, you have your periscope depth, and then you have crash drive, maximum safe depth, which I think is 150 meters, like there or something. Let's make sure we are moving at a proper speed.
Schneller! Schneller!
This right here, here's the compressed air reserve. See how it's dropping because you're surfacing? Yeah, you basically used it up. Maybe I can get Loris, who apparently is sleeping. We'll just do it like this. Loris, why don't you go and you turn on the compressor? You can double click them to watch. It does its best to kind of like pathfind, especially the camera. The dudes just melt through other dudes like that. There you go. And that must make sound for sure. Okay, now that we're on the surface, we can switch over to our diesel.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor!
And as you can see, if it switches over, it switched over. It's still on the current speed. And you can tell because this is going down, which means it's now using diesel fuel. This is going up by 3 because we are just producing a bunch of power for it, plus 65 a minute. Interesting, the gyro compass uses energy, battery life. I did not know that. Like right there, huh? Do we need help navigating? Not really, because all we have to do is basically, all we have to do is point the boat and go. Let's turn that gyro compass off. It will conserve us a little bit of energy. We need that a little bit more than 4% increase in navigation. It is technically 2:40 in the afternoon. There is no need to have all that. In fact, you can just switch it there. And away we go. My dude, no matter how hard he tries, simply cannot report that ship being sunk. And if you don't report it, you don't get shit for it. It's like almost like, in fact, you lose, like you don't get anything for it. You lost the torpedo. Well, maybe it's because he's fucking half asleep. So let's put him to bed. Hey, look, it worked like magic. I think is it page up and page down like increases and lowers the interface. Oh my god, it's so tiny. That's good. Okay. Let's put these guys. Let's drop him by 1. Let's drop the captains by 1. Captain's okay. He's in bed. Loris, why are you in bed? Can't you be doing something?
Herr Kaloy?
Loris is chock full of energy, but he's got nothing to do. That's why, because every torpedo is prepped and ready to go and heated. That's cool. It shows you the. It shows you like, I guess they cool off over time, which makes sense. Let's check out the back one. Just out of curiosity. I like knowing how deep the water is under me. Wow. Whew. Let's hope we don't go that far. Don't mind if I meld through you guys, do you? They do push against you, and they can trap you. Did that guy just come up and turn it off before I could click it? That was weird. Okay, so it's empty and there's no more torpedo back here. Worth it. And as you can see, the electric engines are not being used, but the diesel engines are pumping away, and that guy's like listening into the diesels as the pistons are going up and down. It's so cool! That is so cool! I fucking love it. It's exciting. Look at that. The depth of detail, attention to detail in this game is phenomenal. They did such a great job. They could just fix these bugs. And they're going to, because this is still early access. Not exactly sure what state, what patch. It said at the beginning when I was first firing it up, but I didn't pay attention. I'll look. Maybe I'll put it in the description. Okay. Okay, you guys are all just super lazy. Cool. Cool, dude. It's 2:50 in the afternoon. Alright, let's skip this ahead a bit. It's going to make you go really slow when you're in proximity to anything, so you just have to be patient and you have to just give it some time. Discipline is good. It's like 100%. Oxygen is good. Fuel is still really good. 91%. Come on. That's funny. Just take a moment and appreciate how beautiful this game actually is. So on the left there's the diesel. Maschinen is going to be your electrical motors, and then it's got your first, second, whatever, third up into the speeds, and then this is reverse. Reverse laden is going to be your reverse engines there in the red. That's your depth. This is actually your heading, and it's very, very detailed. It's like your compass. It shows your orientation versus magnetic north, and this is where and then so using this, where's the... I don't see it over there. Huh. It's supposed to be over here. Oh. Wait. This guy... He's on like some kind of planes, I think, makes it go up and down. This is actually your torpedo computer. You put in like the depth you want the torpedo to be at, its speed, its angle of the bow or whatever, shit like that. All that information is calculated into the torpedo, and then when this guy, the captain or whoever, is looking through the periscope, that information is inputted into the computer automatically and stuff. It's actually fucking fascinating. Anyways, we'll go down here a little bit. Went a little fast there. Love how they have hang and meet. And if you hit N, it's just free cam mode, and if you free cam inside the ship, you can just fly with it and check everything out. I mean, look at all those dials. So fucking well done. These are your planes, your fore and aft planes. So you have like two dudes sit on these and turn them, and if you have neutral buoyancy, it will make you just go underwater. And here's what we're really looking for. I thought there was one up there. Yeah, that one allows you to steer the boat. Here's the radio. It's frequencies and whatnot. Where's the Enigma machine? That's what I want to know. Where the fuck? It's supposed to be right here. It's supposed to be an Enigma machine, right? Like right there. Maybe this is not the same type. I don't know. You stand to reason. Is it in here? Huh. Check out the captain's quarters, see if there's anything interesting behind his butt. Nope. It's got a book. It's probably the Bible. pictures over here. Let's take a look at that. Super blurry. Oh. Sweetheart back home. Take a look up here. God, the detail. Let's take a look at the back. Dude's just fucking sitting, reading a paper. Oh, got a fucking kid. In a really blurry house. What you cooking, buddy? Looks like he's...
Wir sind schon so lange auf See. Ich halte es nicht mehr aus.
He's all listening to the motor. That's some dedication. I don't see anybody slacking off. Oh, look at that. Well, I just gotta say, I am super impressed. Fabuloso.
See, ich halte es nicht mehr aus. Herr Kaloi.
Actually, don't even know if that's a
Jawohl, Herr
word,
Kaloi.
but let's switch it to...
Jawohl.
No, blue. Red.
Zu Befehl.
Yeah. It's 2,200 hours. 2,240, actually, to be precise. Go, my deadly silent killer. Also, there's some kind of wind lights or lights of... What are they called? Here they are. Filters. There's like a bright one, kind of a hazy one, and some... I don't know. I think this is the default one. And I keep mine on bright because, like, I can't see shit. We're almost there. Oh yeah, post-processing, bright, thank you. That guy's freaking out over something. Who is that? What's he freaking out over? Does he see something? Or maybe it's because we're almost in our patrol sector.
Kapitän.
Let's find out.
Jawohl.
Leave your position! Oop. That doesn't help. There. First-person mechanics are a little clunky, but at least they're fucking there. Amazing. Alright, where's the dude that's freaking out? This guy. What do you want? Let's talk to him. He burned the scrambled eggs! What is this? Several sailors have complained about meals prepared by Stefan Meyer. The ship's cook shakes with fear, aware of the purpose of my visit. After all, he wasted a large part of the rations. What punishment will be appropriate for him? Oh man, execution, obviously. Jesus, we gotta get rid of you. If I kill this guy, discipline grows by 25%. Man, that's intense. If I arrest this guy, discipline grows by 10%. He won't be available during this time. Or I can make him clean the toilets. Discipline grows by 5%. Alright, well, clean the fucking toilets, buddy.
Auf diesem Schiff wird das Anbrennen von Rührei sehr ernst genommen.
You should be ashamed of yourself for spoiling, for burning those fucking eggs. If everyone is complaining, that guy needs to be punished. And now, after he scolded that guy, he has nothing to do. Alright. Let's move on. Almost there, almost there, almost there. Okay. This begins the patrol, and we have to travel 22,250 clicks inside of the patrol area. Wazam. We're going to go up here, and we're just going to head out into there, just like that. That's where the patrol begins. We unlocked the checkpoint, so now we can come back here in the future. Alright, there we go. So from here on in, we're going to save the game.
Herr Kaloy?
We're going to hit the lights.
Herr Kaloy? Jawohl.
So we're good on fuel, we're good on air, we're good on discipline. We're just good. Let's check out our provisions, because I'm always curious.
Kapitän?
Dude, I've lost entire boats from people just starving to death at sea. You go through that stuff faster than you think. I mean, look at that. They're fucking just chowing through that stuff. Yes, transfer that, and have a hand in doing it. In fact, let's watch you, because we're sure. Interesting how his backpack disappears. Oh no, there it is. It's on the ground. It's about to shit on the game again. You are loading cheese into that nasty old pot. This fucker is also loading cheese while melding through your body in hot sailor fashion. And third, this is about to get really pervy here. Oh, I think they're done. Perfect. Is the captain fully rested? Let's give the captain a little bit more time. Let's radio in the patrol sector. Bleep, 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 bleep. Give us the money. I should buy us a few torpedoes. We're already down one torpedo from fucking up that freighter. Let's take a minute to enjoy the scenery. Okay, so last time I checked, hydrophone checks are actually pretty
Herr Offizier.
important. So let's do that. Let's do a hydrophone check. We'll take her down 50 meters.
Alarm! Alarm tauchen!
Now let's take her down 80 meters.
100 Meter.
Herr Kaloi?
Let's take a look. 125 plus. 1,000. Wow. Ooh, deep. Let's take it maximum
Alarm!
depth.
Alarm tauchen! Wechseln auf E-Motor.
There we go. I feel like I should be playing the Crimson Tide soundtrack to this. But I'd probably get like a copyright violation. A cease and desist. Down in the deep. Deep under the ocean. Passing 120 meters. You can hear the break in the ambience, like the ambience loop that plays. You can hear the break in it. Now what we want to do is slow down or even stop.
Langsamer.
And that's going to increase the
Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi.
range.
Herr Kaloi?
That whole area behind us is a blind spot. Let's keep moving forward, shall we? We definitely need better hydrophones for sure. Hydrophone check took up basically taught us
Tanks
nothing.
anblasen!
Blow the tanks. I love the creeps and the creeps of the boat. Interesting. The dude's faces disappeared. There is a bug.
Kapitän?
Let's leave this position here. You can assign an engineer right here.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Oh, we must be surfaced. Alright. Here we are.
Schneller, schneller!
Can you assign someone to from here? No, you can't. That's fucking annoying. Look how fast everyone gets happy once we surface. Here, why don't you get on the fucking gun? We'll check that out. When you're above the water, the camera doesn't really lock. I guess it frees it for more cinematic. But you can also use it for aerial kind of like surveillance, supposedly. I mean, if everything looks the same infinitely. I don't even know if it loads the ships. Probably doesn't after a certain while away. Okay. In fact, you can assign 2 ungrateful dudes to come help you. You see how long it takes for anything to get done? I don't know how they can help, like, unless you have more than one machine gun, which you can upgrade, by the way. You can absolutely upgrade. I think maybe they create bonuses here. Let's find out. Right here, it will tell you. Additional sailors, nothing. Well, maybe they don't do jack shit. Alright, Mr. Kohler, it's time for you to just go to bed. You're fucking tired, dude. Captain, you find us where we are.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloi.
Because we are officially lost. And if you look at the map, our ship's position is undetermined. Full map is not available. You can still use things like markers to kind of see that dot on this side of the screen. That is, we hover over our patrol sector, which is going to be the middle of our patrol sector. So like if I kind of like use that a little bit to guide me, like maybe if I go forward and look down, maybe there it is.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
That will take us right to the center. Or as to the center as can possibly get without being stupid.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Legen Sie den Kurs an. Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Get on with it. This is the day we got lost at sea and starved because we ran out of food.
Herr Kaloy?
Actually, now I'm gonna go check.
Kapitän.
Still doing fairly good.
Hat Tradition in meiner Familie.
Guess there's no real reason to freak out. I have, looks like I have plenty of food for this patrol. And let's put tired people to bed. I think these guys are technically resting. I don't see any discipline going down because these guys are engaged. This is important. We need to find out where the fuck we are. So just let that shit progress. And hope everything goes well. We're doing 37 knots. Here comes the sun, da na na. Here comes the sun, and I said, it all right, da 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 da. Yes, I'm extremely lonely, don't you judge me. I love how, like, the water's just breaking at the... That's just beautiful. It's a beautiful fucking game. Oh my god, darling, you're gorgeous. I want a mod to come out to make that a real Nazi flag, like, historically accurate. It's sad in a way that they have to censor history or historically accurate fiction of any kind just because there's still organizations in modern day that are like, will flock to it as an insignia of strength and power. When they lost in the height of their power. So, like, I don't know. It's just sad. This is like, I don't know, what is this? Politically correct, kind of like trying not to expose children who may play this game to harsh realities of the world, and go off and become a skinhead and like play the game because they're like, because you're secretly a Nazi at heart. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why they. I know that it was a law in Germany that just recently got like changed. I think they were trying to censor use of the Nazi flag in historical fiction or something like that. It was like an actual law in Germany. It's kind of fascinating. Okay, so we have found where we are, so we don't need those guys anymore. We are over halfway. Jesus Christ, what is that, Greenland? Iceland? Greenland, I think. I don't know, I don't think it's really actually this big. I just think when they flatten the Earth out, it expands the size of that. It's not really that big. Let's start heading back. This is our first patrol, and we want to end it in a good way. So, also we almost reached the edge of our patrol zone. So let's flip that around. Research is complete. Congratulations. If you, once you research, you want to waste no time, go back there. Bam. We now have research snorkels. Absolutely need that. Let's instantly put them on another project. The engineer is super helpful. Improve toilets. I know it sounds silly, but like, it's like, okay, this is what they're saying is like, there's when you're submerged, the toilets can't actually pump out the poop, so you need hydraulics to do it. And if you can do that, then the men could use the toilet underwater, and they won't have to hold it, you know, while you're underwater, which will improve their discipline. And it's just a quality of life feature that I think everyone should have. Okay, here's Britain, and is this? Man, I really need to look at a map. Fucking, it's just like, what is that? It's like not even marked. Is that Iceland? England? No, no, no. It's like, is that Denmark? Is that Denmark?
Langsamer.
This is Britain. Celtic Sea. We're almost done. You know what? We should have taken out that convoy because there's no action in this whole fucking sector. Let's just finish our... We're done, but like our dude is asleep. That's fine. He can sleep. We're going to... Dude, everyone's a fucking sleep. Fuck it, let's put the captain to sleep. Go to bed. Everyone's gonna sleep. They're like, we're done with our patrol. Peace out, bitches. Actually, I should probably save it before I mess this up. Because if everyone's asleep and we get lost at sea and no one's really watching and a plane flies over, then we're fucked. You know, fuck it. Let's just go. Obviously, this was made for control.
Alarm! Auf Gefechtsstation!
Saw something. Aircraft. God damn it.
Feindliche Flugzeuge auf.
Alarm! Alarm tauchen!
Everyone needs to wake up. I knew it. I knew that was a stupid thing to do. Let's all go to sleep at the same time. It'll be great. Oh, and we're lost. Great. We're doing just fine. It's like, did I not just predict this was going to happen? Okay. Well, we're going to deal with it. We can't, because we don't have any compressed air. We're in trouble.
Herr Kaloi.
Wechseln auf E-Motor!
Oh, no, we are down. We're down. It is now midnight. Oh man, look how everything's tilted. I love it. It's fucking awesome. Just checking on things. The electric engine is giving off sound vibrations. Do not have a light, a lantern. Nope. Dude. We're going past 100 now. Can't really see jack shit out there. Approaching 150. This is propeller 1 and propeller 2. Also, I should probably mention this because this is a bug, but where it's showing us, come on man, here, I'll just free the camera. This right here, it's like pointing straight down, and it should be pointing at 0, so I think it's like bugged out or reversed or something like that. Everyone needs to be getting up.
Herr Kaloi?
Get on the hydrophone, buddy.
Jawohl.
Captain.
Jawohl.
Felix is tired. Let's get him listening on our radio too, and let's bring us up to about 80.
100 Meter.
Kapitän?
Loris, we want you on
Zu Befehl.
manage the diving planes. There we go. Come on, Captain. Find us where the fuck we're going. Oh, not even the captain. Just that dude. Let's lower that. We're letting Captain sleep for a little bit, because we might need him. Looks like we lost that plane. Man, we're not getting paid for any of this shit, because we're not at the surface. I think it's because we're not close enough.
Abfangkurs berechnen.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
I didn't know it was adaptive like that. That's crazy. The intercept course like that. That's... Wow. That's really cool.
Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen.
It's going to be hard to run these guys down because, oh man, we really have to keep an eye on our food because
Herr Kaloi?
we're going to be super fucked up if we run out of supplies doing this.
Aye, aye, Herr Kaloi.
Dude, how are we instantly lost?
Aye, aye, Herr Kaloi.
God damn, I thought I would have enough time to just go back and check on our food supply. This is so dumb. Captain, why don't you find out where the fuck we are?
Herr Kaloi? Bestätigt.
Because we just got lost instantly. Yeah, you can cook food, that's fine. Just... You know what's more important than cooking food? Probably fucking getting on the attack's periscope.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
I think we're on exact parallel course. Let's slow it down a little bit. Let's go down to forward 1.
Langsamer. Schneller, schneller!
Hurry up, Captain. This is why it's nice to have an extra officer. And probably why I should turn that fucking gyroscope thing back on. But apparently I can't turn things on with the dude on navigation because we'll just get instantly lost. There it is. Propeller noise. Oh, there we are. Okay.
Schneller, schneller!
Oh, there we go. Our mechanic woke up. Our chief engineer. There we are. We'll be able to catch it now.
Schneller, schneller!
Ooh, that fucked with the hydrophone though. Who's about to fall asleep?
Legen Sie den Kurs an!
Wir sind schon so lange auf See. Ich halte es nicht mehr aus.
Let's just fucking surface. Is this smart? I don't care if it's smart or not. Let's just surface. Get this over with.
Langsamer! Wechseln auf Dieselmotor!
Switching to diesel engines will definitely help us get catch up.
Schneller, schneller!
Kapitän? Herr Kaloi?
Having to manage their energy is a little bit of a hassle, but when you're using human beings to basically operate and run complex machinery like this, you kind of have to take that into account as well. And that's interesting. It pays to have a larger crew, but then you got to feed a larger crew, and I'm not sure if like it implies that your supplies weigh you down, or they have at least a weight to it, whether it slows you down, weighs you down underwater. I would not be surprised if they actually had that implemented into the game, or if it's planned to be. But either way, it's like your amount of storage, there is a limit. It's interesting. Well, we know where we are, but we don't know where the dudes are. And they were heading pretty parallel.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Might be able to overtake him by... It's going to be hard, though, because we can't really... Our view distance is so small because douchebags are sleeping, and now it's 9 o'clock, and it's going to be super hard to see them. Although I will say, ideally, you wanna approach them at night. So this is not really like a done deal. I know I'm saving a lot, but I'm gonna save it one more time because at this point we can still turn back. That's why. Let's get going. This is not ideal, and it's only because of the energy of all the people. We'd probably be able to find them easily with hydrophones, but we don't have another guy, and this guy's all out of sleep. Maybe he can wake up and do a quick check. Oh, man, we're down at 1%. That is
Kapitän?
That is sloppy. That will get you killed. It's 2 in the morning. That's weird that there's a glow on the horizon. Oh man, this is dumb. Alright, we're turning
Geben
around.
Sie den Kurs an.
At least we got our compressed air reserves back online. Using up a lot of diesel engine there.
Wechseln auf E-Motor. Langsamer.
$32 tons of fuel and 43 food units. That's expensive. Come on, fast travel, don't let me down.
Schneller, schneller!
Probably should have forced this guy to stay awake and like track those guys if we're hunting him, because like, yeah, of course he's gonna go to bed and we won't be able to fucking track him. I don't really have another radio man so I can throw on there to take his place. That's why having 2 would suffice. There's like, they both can operate like hydrophones as well at the same time. And if you have multiple people calculating like enemies like information, so you could plot a solution on it. That's some broken ass fast travel, motherfucker. Seriously. Why is that taking so long? I'm a patient man, but seriously, there's limits. Everything's super speed. Hey, at least everyone's getting rest. Slow down a sec. Put that guy to bed. Put you on navigation, and bam. In fact, let's get
Herr Kaloy?
this guy.
Diese Routine bringt mich um. Jeden Tag das Gleiche.
Turn on the gyroscope, and then if I hold control, right click and go here, get the lights. After he works on the radio. Oh, it works. I guess he had his bitch, he delegated that task of flipping on the lights to his bitch. That's cool. That's really cool, actually. The plus and the minus on the number pad also increases and lowers the speed, but it's not working today.
Schneller, schneller!
Sometimes I kind of don't want to drain the battery very far because in an emergency,
Wechseln auf
like,
Dieselmotor.
suddenly something happens or suddenly you're attacked, you need all of that.
Schneller, schneller!
Ooh, we have 2 researches complete. Awesome. Okay, another one that's important are accumulators, absolutely. Accumulators are going to be your batteries. So yeah, you're gonna need that. There's also hydrophone research we need to do. That's also super important. We'll just keep going. I don't know why fast travel is broken. That guy's keeping us fast. Mass over the horizon. It automatically slows you down. What are we seeing? Oh, this is where there was wreckage. Let's
Kurs
check out
auf
the
diese
wreckage.
Koordinaten
Seems to
setzen.
be in the same.
Zu Befehl.
Let's get the captain up there, searching the area, and let's give him full marks on that.
Herr Offizier?
This is literally mass on the horizon right there.
Abfangkurs berechnen.
Slow it
Sehr wohl, Herr
down.
Kaloy.
That's the thing we shot.
Abfangkurs berechnen.
Bestätigt.
Oh, it's like a little pontoon. Well, I did pontoon, and it's empty because they all died. And I did mark this area so I could come back and check for wreckage, but I don't see any wreckage anymore. But the good thing is that fast travel is now available. Well, at least it's available to the wreckage.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Ei, ei, Herr Kaloy.
Here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Too bad that wreckage is gone. It's a pontoon. That is a long-ass first patrol, but I guess it was medium difficulty. We only got to sink that one ship that I recall. Still, there was a lot that happened.
Alarm! Auf Gefechtsstation!
Oh shit.
Feindliche Flugzeuge auf. 10
We
Uhr.
are crashing.
Alarm tauchen!
Um,
Langsamer.
this guy's coming down. Still go down. Come on, dude. It won't let me leave you. What is going on? I'm broke.
Herr Kaloy?
I kind of need him on the position, but
Wechseln auf E-Motor!
there we go. We're going under.
Zu Befehl.
Fucking stupid ass. We're making a lot of noises. A lot of noise here. See the water on the ground? You can get rid of that by... Oh, the pump was on. Damn, you can hear that helicopter. We're gonna need to turn
Kurs auf
hard.
diese Koordinaten setzen.
God damn it. Oh god. Fucking stupid airplane. It's almost like it's war or something and they're trying hard to... They're trying hard to get us. You can hear it coming back. He's going back and forward. That was weird. Shit, so
Tauchen auf 50 Meter.
God damn it. Sorry, one sec.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter.
Sorry, that was my lawyer telling me he's leaving me. Just kidding, but I was like, yeah, that's a stupid phone call. Alright, where did we leave off? Where are we? Okay, we're basically hiding. It's getting a little shallower in this area. It certainly isn't 1,000 meters deep. Ah, fucking hell, the airplane is still flying overhead. Let's move it up.
Schneller, schneller!
That guy's almost passed out. Good, travel mode is now available. We will go up to...
Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen.
periscope depth. Oh yeah, and we have plenty of battery. Let's just cruise this way for a while. At top speed is fine.
Tanks anblasen! Wechseln auf Dieselmotor!
Tanks.
Kapitän?
Loris, I leave it to you. To get us back our compressed air. As fast as we can because he's asleep. I'm like OCD as fuck about these lights. It's funny how he's whispering though, like... Is it because of the lights? I think so. Or just because this dude whispers. Discipline's going down, but it's probably because these guys are being overworked.
Alarm! Auf Gefechtsstation!
Goddamn aircraft, man.
Alarm! Alarm tauchen!
Please don't kill me. There it is, coming right at me. Oh, we're fucked. Oh man, it's gonna be rough.
Schadensbericht!
Oh, we're... Ow! Jesus! We got damage on board.
Alarm! Alarm tauchen! Tauchen auf 50 Meter!
Get us fucking under the water, you idiot. He's coming around for another pass. What is going on? These guys are repairing. This guy's just fucking sleeping. Like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Oh my god, look at all those problems. Get on the fucking... Get on the goddamn bilge, bitch. Oh my god, it's destroyed. Oh my god.
Bestätigt.
Repair that shit, fucker. Oh, we're in trouble. Captain. I know this is a lot to ask. need you to get on that. We're not underwater, dude. We can't even... we're just sitting ducks. We're fucking sitting ducks.
Erledigt. Schaden repariert.
It's coming around for another pass.
Erledigt. Schaden repariert.
Oh, we're so fucked. Here, turn.
Legen Sie
Turn,
den
turn,
Kurs an.
turn.
Bestätigt.
I think I lost someone. Oh, we're... God damn it. We got a couple dead sailors. Well, they're not dead, but they're in critical state. He needs to get this fucking valve fixed, because otherwise we're gonna not be able to dive and just dead. There's water here. This guy's in critical state.
Erledigt. Schaden repariert.
Device repaired. We're gonna remove the power there because it's just fucking... It's a done deal. What are you repairing? Are you repairing like the... We don't... Klaus? You're only a quarter way through there. Oh my god, we're getting... Oh, that was literally on top of us.
Erledigt. Schaden repariert.
This is where we die.
Wassereinbruch.
Now there's a leak. This guy needs a repair.
Kapitän. Erledigt. Schaden repariert.
Oh shit, the device is repaired. Now get us the fuck under the...
Alarm!
Oh god.
Alarm tauchen!
Oh my god, he's going to bed. He's like, okay, that's it. I'm tired. No need to fucking do anything else. No need to worry about anything else. There's leaks on board. We're just gonna go to fucking sleep. I can't see shit. Bro, dude,
Erledigt.
hit.
Schaden repariert.
Tauchen auf Alarm! Tauchen auf 50 Meter.
Somebody, please get us under the fucking water.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter. 150 Meter.
A sailor died. Let's come back for another pass.
Schadensbericht.
Herr Kaloi, die Dieselmotoren sind ausgefallen. Alarm! Wassereinbruch!
Oh my god. Where's the lake? There it is.
Herr Kaloi?
Oh shit, it's in the fucking engine room. No, don't. I just had that guy cancel fucking repairing that leak. Oh god, that's the worst place to have it. Okay.
Erledigt. Schaden repariert.
You. What are you doing? Okay, we're fucked. We're like essentially fucked. These are completely underwater. That guy is not fixing anything. These places have to be completely abandoned. This one needs to be abandoned. I don't think we're gonna survive, guys. Someone, please turn on the fucking pump.
Herr Kaloi? Kapitän?
These places are just fucked. Abandon that room. And maybe we can, like, yeah, maybe we can salvage this. And we don't think we can go under.
Alarm! Alarm tauchen!
But we're gonna just, you know what? I think we're just dead. We have 6 leaks on board.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Oh yay, we're finally under the fucking water. Everyone who can repair is repairing. Get off the fucking hydrophone. Let's see if this guy's... It's so dark I can't see anything. We're all dead.
Erledigt. Schaden repariert.
Don't freak
Kurs
out.
auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Do everything right. Might be able to survive this. Oh shit,
100
we're
Meter.
way too deep.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter.
Erledigt. Schaden repariert.
Okay, device repaired. Okay, there are everyone, all hands on deck. No one should be fucking being idle. Everyone needs to be helping. I don't care how shitty the discipline is. Oh my god, look at these holes. Dude, can you fix this fucking hole? Get over there and try to fucking fix the hole, buddy. Let's see what he's doing. He's just stuck there. Everyone's panicking. He's running around. I'm not sure what he's doing. He's carrying water. Dude, stop.
Bestätigt.
Sometimes these guys are completely
Bestätigt.
retarded. Go here in the cabinet.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
A breather.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Sweet. Now, go over here.
Sehr wohl, Herr
That
Kaloi.
body's just there. I'm a terrible captain. And
Zu Befehl.
fix the fucking hole.
Jawohl. Zu Befehl. Zu Befehl. Ei, Herr Kaloi. Ei, Herr Kaloi. Kapitän.
This guy's warming a torpedo.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
This fucking asshole is just over there warming a torpedo.
Jawohl. Zu Befehl.
Can you
Jawohl.
not do that?
Zu Befehl. Zu Befehl. Ei, Herr Kaloi. Bestätigt. Bestätigt. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Jawohl. Zu Befehl.
Okay.
Jawohl.
No, don't warm a torpedo. Fix a fucking
Zu
hole.
Befehl. Zu Befehl. Ei, Herr Kaloi.
Fix any hole. Fix anything.
Bestätigt. Bestätigt. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Zu Befehl. Jawohl.
I am stuck on the bottom of the ocean.
Ei, Herr Kaloi.
I just basically DOS booted myself
Sehr
right
wohl,
now.
Herr Kaloi. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Jawohl. 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 Zu Befehl.
You are such a useless cunt.
Bestätigt. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Jawohl. Jawohl. Zu Befehl. Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi. Bestätigt. Bestätigt. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Jawohl. Zu Befehl. Jawohl. Jawohl. Herr Kaloi. Zu
What are
Befehl.
you fixing? Let's see what this guy's doing. He's doing something at least. He's
Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi. Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi. Bestätigt. Bestätigt. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Jawohl.
That's
Zu
fine.
Befehl. Jawohl.
I don't see any leaks in here, but it just is.
Zu Befehl. Zu Befehl.
Pump's working overtime.
Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi. Bestätigt.
Oxygen's still
Bestätigt.
okay.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Sehr wohl,
This
Herr
guy
Kaloi.
is fucking
Jawohl, Herr Kaloi.
useless.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Jawohl. Zu Befehl. Erledigt. Schaden
Jawohl.
repariert. Herr Kaloi.
This game is
Jawohl.
kind of broken.
Zu Befehl. Kapitän. Zu Befehl. Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi. Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi. Bestätigt. Bestätigt. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Jawohl.
What is he doing?
Zu Befehl.
He's idle.
Jawohl.
He's carrying water.
Jawohl. Zu Befehl.
These
Zu
guys.
Befehl. Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi.
This is like the
Aye, aye,
only guy
aye.
that can do anything.
Bestätigt.
Swear to God, he's the only one capable of doing shit. Put this in there. Yes.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloi. Zu Befehl. Jawohl.
Okay.
Jawohl. Zu Befehl. Zu Befehl. Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi. Bestätigt. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Jawohl. Zu Befehl.
Apparently no one can do this. Apparently no one is capable of fucking fixing this leak.
Bestätigt. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Jawohl. Zu Befehl. Jawohl. Jawohl. Zu Befehl. Zu Befehl.
Go inside. Close it. Go over here.
Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi. Herr Kaloi.
Who else is in
Kapitän.
there?
Herr
Do
Kaloi.
him in.
Herr Kaloi.
And you, who keeps... I don't know why you keep trying to fucking load torpedoes and shit. Oh my god, look at all these assholes. I can't get past any of them. So this game, yeah, is a little buggy. Oh my god. It's just jammed. They're all stuck. If one of these fucking assholes
Herr Kaloi.
doesn't fix the fucking hole,
Kapitän. Herr Kaloi. Bestätigt.
please somebody fix the hole. This is driving me nuts. I'm fucking literally gonna scream.
Bestätigt. Herr Kaloi. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
How do you cancel an action? You're supposed to just like, there we go. No.
Kapitän.
Okay, you're idle. I just need you to simply
Sehr
fix
wohl,
the
Herr
hole.
Kaloi.
No, not block the leak. Like, fix the hole. Anybody? Parrot, please.
Herr Kaloi?
You know what? I'm just gonna fast forward it because currently nobody knows how to fix a hole.
Kapitän?
No, don't warm up the torpedo. Look, dude. Sorry, that was so infuriating. I don't know. We're gonna try to just reload and try a different route because that was just fucking stupid.
Herr Kaloi? Herr Kaloi? Jawohl. Zu Befehl. Zu Befehl. Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi. Wir sind schon so lange auf See. Ich halte es nicht mehr aus.
Did you see that? I had to shut that door and reopen it in order to get the dude to pathfind on the other side. He wouldn't normally did it, so he ran on top trying to get to that diesel compressor. And I had to go into first person mode and run down there and open and close it. It's just like, this shit is so buggy. This stuff is still in the red from last playthrough. I don't think I like Loris anymore. Or Leo, yeah. Leo Loris. Unknown group spotted. Really? We're gonna fast travel. Fuck it. I don't give a shit how much it... There. Bam.
Wechseln auf E-Motor. Langsamer. Schneller, schneller!
this point, I'm not even going to check the food. I just hope it's enough to get home.
Langsamer.
I think that does it. I'm going to go dock on my first, finish up my first patrol and dock over there, and we will call it. I will spend those points, those research, and upgrade my ship, and that should make things easier. But that was just a little ridiculous, and hopefully through here I won't die on the way from aircraft again. But as you can see, it's pretty buggy, but fun.